Computational English by Lucian. Lenses 3 and 4. 21. I prepared to keep the religion alive. I did this by bracening out to 10 bracening a each day for anyone who indicated meditation societology on that day. First, I asked all my students whether they had meditated, read a societology book. Second, they asked all their students whether their students had meditated, read a societology book. Third, they repeated this until everyone had been given an A for meditation, read a page about societology. In this way, I prepared to keep the religion alive by bracening out to 10 bracening a each day for anyone who indicated meditation societology on that day. 22. I prepared to watch the parade on television. I did this by letting the rows of citizens go past. First, I let the first row of citizens go past. Second, I prepared to let the next row of citizens go past. Third, I repeated this until all the rows of citizens had gone past. In this way, I prepared to watch the parade on television by letting the rows of citizens go past. 23. I prepared to record the smell. I did this by smelling the fluoride unit. First, I positioned the fluoride under my nose. Second, I inhaled. Third, I smelled the fluoride. In this way, I prepared to record the smell by smelling the fluoride unit. 24. I prepared to protect the bird and his family. I did this by preventing a nest being made, where the dog would have eaten the empty nest's contents. First, I found the nest in the flow tree. Second, I destroyed the nest. Third, I let the dog in the back garden. In this way, I prepared to protect the bird and his family by preventing a nest being made, where the dog would have eaten the empty nest's contents. 25. I prepared to sustain peace. I did this by communicating using the telegraph pole. First, I placed telegraph poles along the path the message was required to be passed along. Second, I threaded wire along the row of telegraph poles. Third, I communicated the message in the form of a signal along the wire from me the sender to my receiver. In this way, I prepared to sustain peace by communicating using the telegraph pole. 26. I prepared to upgrade the technology. I did this by stably installing the telegraph pole. First, I wrapped the wire in an insulator. Second, I dug a hole. Third, I installed the telegraph hole in the hole with the wire attached to the top of the pole. In this way, I prepared to upgrade the technology by stably installing the telegraph pole. 27. I prepared to perform the operation. I did this by sterilizing the instruments. First, I placed them in the medium. Second, I started the timer. Third, I removed them from the medium after the time was up. In this way, I prepared to perform the operation by sterilizing the instruments. 28. I prepared to help the man's sight back. I did this by removing the glaucoma from the eye. First, I prepared for the operation. Second, I performed the operation. Third, I finished the operation. In this way, I prepared to help the man's sight back by removing the glaucoma from the eye. 29. I prepared to absorb the blood. I did this by placing a sponge during the operation. First, I saw where there was blood. Second, I placed the sponge there. Third, I recorded the sponge number and location. In this way, I prepared to absorb the blood by placing a sponge during the operation. 30. I prepared to examine the specimen. I did this by placing the specimen in the receptacle. First, I gripped the testicle. Second, I pulled it off. Third, I placed it in the receptacle. In this way, I prepared to examine the specimen by placing the specimen in the receptacle.